Today, I want to talk about choosing a real estate agent. One of the first steps to home ownership is choosing a real estate agent. And I'd like to go over a few ways that you can find an agent and the types of questions that you should ask. I love working with first-time home buyers to help them become more educated in the process and feel confident with their purchase. Now, let's dive into this. Choosing a real estate agent and what questions to ask. First, what does a real estate agent actually do for you? A real estate agent is there to help you through the entire home buying process. That often includes helping you find a lender, helping you find a home, what to offer, negotiating, coordinating things like inspections, pointing out things during inspections, and ultimately ensuring the process goes smoothly. What are some of the best ways to find a real estate agent? You are more than likely connected already with someone who is a real estate agent. So I always suggest first to look in your own network. Maybe make a Facebook post that you are looking for an agent, and if anyone knows someone. Personal referrals will always be the best. Don't forget about coworkers. You can also search online. Google's a great place, and you can look at reviews. Unlike a loan officer, it's really important to find an agent that knows your area. It doesn't need to be the exact neighborhood, but someone who knows the city or county you're looking in, as oftentimes there's particular things you need to know, whether that's types of inspections or certain types of taxes or forms that need to be done for the city or county. So now you found a few real estate agents. Here are some questions you should ask them, and then I'll explain what to look for in the answer. Number 1, how long have you been working in the industry? Though a brand new agent or someone with less than a few years experience isn't the end of the world, if you have a complicated purchase, this may be the opportunity to work with someone with more experience. Number 2, what types of buyers do you primarily work on? It's good to understand what types of homes they're familiar with. If they mostly work with low-cost housing versus luxury homes, there's a big difference in how you operate. 3, what do you like about being a real estate agent? This is a good question to better understand their goals with being in the industry. Number 4, what is your communication style and method? How often will we be talking? Okay, make sure this aligns with you. Do they prefer email, text, phone? You should be on the same page as your agent and ensure right away you set the tone for how you'll be communicating. Also, this is very important to set the tone for how often you'll be talking to ensure consistent communication on your schedule. This is especially important for those with odd schedules. If you need to be able to talk to someone at 9 p.m. at night, you want to make sure that your agent is able to do that for you and accommodate. If that's something they're not willing to do, then move on. 5, I'm really new to this process. Do you work with a lot of first-time home buyers? They should be checking their ego at the door. If you don't feel like they're there to help you and educate you in the process, it's probably good to move on. Some real estate agents don't want to work with first-time home buyers because they prefer working with investors or people buying vacation homes, and that's fine. Make sure you're working with someone who will take the time to educate you through the process. 6, what's the market looking like right now? What should I know? You are really just testing their knowledge. You've already told them you're a first-time home buyer, so listen carefully and ensure that they're explaining things in an easy-to-understand way. They should be able to tell you about homes they've recently helped others buy and how those have gone to give real-world examples of the market. Number 7, what is an appraisal gap, and is this something I need? In an ever-changing market, homes may not appraise or be valued at what you offer. When this happens, either the seller comes down in price, you come up in price, or you meet in the middle, or you walk away from the deal. An appraisal gap means you'll put into your offer a certain amount of money over what it appraises for, so that you don't have to negotiate the price again if it appraises below your offer. This is important to ask because if the agent can't explain this to you or they don't understand it, you're likely going to have a more difficult time. This is just one example of a type of scenario that we've seen a lot in 2021 and 2022, but any agent who has been representing buyers during this time should be well versed with this strategy. Number 8, what do you need from me to get started? only ask this if you're ready to get started. They should be asking if you're working with a lender already. If not, they usually have a few to recommend. They'll want your contact information and what you're looking for. Be realistic. They should be able to get back to you the same or next day. All right, what else can I expect my real estate agent to help me with? Here's a few things. Making sure you're not overpaying for a home. Yes, they're paid on commission, but they have a fiduciary duty to you. That means they're looking out for your well-being financially, helping you with finding homes, and usually giving you access to the MLS that contains homes that maybe aren't publicly available yet. Looking into homes that you're interested in to see if it will qualify for your loan program and what non-public information is available that you may need to know. Things like debts on the property or tax rates or any kind of things that may not allow your specific loan program to work with that home, like 1031 exchanges or 90-day FHA flip rules. During home tours, pointing out things about the house that are important or could be an issue. Real estate agents tend to end up seeing a lot of things, and they're able to spot problems that a first-time homebuyer may not be aware of. Helping find trusted contractors for everything from inspections to repairs. Negotiating price, concessions, and even timelines. They keep everything on track and everyone updated on the progress of arguably the largest purchase you've made so far in your life. You need to be comfortable with your agent. You'll be sharing personal information, and it will be one of the most stressful times of your life. Make sure you feel confident in communicating with them and they are committed to you. Ask a lot of questions, listen, and take their advice. They've done this a lot of times. They're trained and licensed. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out.